We warmly welcome you to the 25th milestone celebration of the Association of Nagaland Architects, a tribute to our journey and foster collaboration and future growth in the field of architecture.
We begin by thanking our honorable guest of honor, Sri Dr. Neiphiu Rio, for inaugurating the exhibition and launching ANA's 25th anniversary celebrations. I am Architect Nokrang Longjamir, Vice President of the Association of Nagaland Architects, joined by Architect Chuba Kumla Pongan as your host this morning.
And get qualified as an architect and come home to Nagaland to participate and to work. At that time, there was 2 positions available. Assistant architect in PWD and assistant town planner in town planning and organizations, now urban development. I've applied in both positions, and the appointment came from town planning organizations, and therefore I joined subsequently. There, S. Mitra was the then senior town planner, and our first architect, Yangse Muri, who is no more here, he also was there as assistant town planner. I joined them. I was given the responsibility of, at that point of time, the master plan of Kohima and Dimapur. Preparations already completed, and I was given the responsibility of regulating the private development in the context of master plan. Later on, after 2 years, I joined PWD, and there was an architect, El Borua, from Assam, and I joined him, I worked under him, and after 2 years, he got retired. And thereafter, I was made as a lone architect there in the department. I served under many chief engineers, and thereon, our architect, Imti, who is here, he joined. Then Sono, Yantang, Chenitan, and there, so on. So from there on, by 90s, 80s, few have joined, and then we become more in numbers. Today, I can see that many young architects have come up. We are a group of family, more than 100. And I want to thank our Apokla and his team to make me to become young again, this time to participate in this. So, as I said, we had 2-3 more members by that time. Then friends have seriously thought that we should have some sort of professional forum. And so, in order to exchange our challenges, our aspirations. So with that, the idea came up, and here today we are celebrating 25th of its formations. If I'm allowed to say that if we talk about the first architect who landed in Nagaland, in our state, Dr. Architect Yangse, today it will be about 49 years, but the association is 25 years. So this is a brief of how the journey when I was in the department, I did struggle quite a lot to create a space for the professional space in the department, and helped several chief engineers in preparing department projects, functional building designs, etc., etc.
In action, system of glory. In action, system of glory. In action, system of glory. In action, system of glory.
Thank you, sir.
Of its people, resilient, deeply rooted, and richly expressive. The iconic Naga Morungs, with their stunning carvings and strong symbolism, are more than just buildings. They are living expressions of community, identity, and collective wisdom. What has always inspired me is the innate sustainability in Naga architecture. The way bamboo, timber, and stone are used so gracefully with deep respect for the climate, the terrain, and the traditional craft. Long before the world started talking about green architecture, Nagaland was already practicing it, naturally, intuitively, and beautifully. Today, a new generation of architects is reinterpreting these traditions, I'm sure, blending the wisdom of the past with the aspirations of the future. This remarkable ability to evolve without losing one's soul is what makes Naga architecture truly special. Nagaland stands today as a living laboratory of sustainable and cultural architecture, a place where every building whispers the language of the hills, forests, and the people who shape it. Architecture at its core is not simply about constructing buildings. I need not say this to a galaxy of architecture sitting here, but it's for the young architects. It's not about constructing just the buildings, it's about belonging. Every line that we draw, every space that we shape should respond to people, to culture, and to the environment. This is something Nagaland's architects have always profoundly understood. Your architecture reflects a strong sense of place. It speaks of hills and valleys, forests and community life, craftsmanship and care, which we can see getting lost in the passage of time in other cities of this country. We are losing our identities. I've been discussing this with my fellow colleagues since yesterday, that you go to any place, any city of India, it has a MG road, and you stand on any MG road, be it in Chennai, be it in Pune, be it in Mumbai or in Bangalore, you won't be able to understand which city it is, because all cities look the same, because they are losing their identities. But somehow these places in Northeast have been successful to retain their identities, and may they continue to do so. You have both an incredible opportunity and a great responsibility to preserve this identity while responding thoughtfully to the modern world. The global community today looks to regions like Nagaland for lessons in contextual and ecological design. You are showing that sustainability does not always come from new technology. Many of the times it comes from the time-honored traditions. The Council of Architecture takes immense pride in the evolution of architectural thought across India. Our commitment is to strengthen architectural education, ethics, and professional practice nationwide. We are advancing this vision through 4 strategic pillars. The first one is curriculum reforms, aligning education with emerging technologies and global standards while staying firmly rooted in Indian traditions. And recently we are all working on the National Education Policy, the new minimum standards for architectural education in alignment with the National Education Policy 2020, which reflects all of these. Second is capacity building, ensuring every architect, whether young or experienced, has access to lifelong learning, mentorship, and growth opportunities. The third one is very important in this era, and that is digital integration. Building a national ecosystem connecting institutions and professionals through robust online platforms and knowledge networks. Fourth is promotion of sustainable and inclusive design, championing architecture that is inclusive, resilient, and regenerative, which defines the future direction of our profession. We are witnessing a revolution in tools. Artificial intelligence, virtual modeling, and parametric design are transforming how we work. But amidst this rapid changes, remember, technology may draw the lines, but humanity gives them meaning. Our vision also emphasizes reinstating the moral and cultural role of the architect as a thinker, innovator, and custodian of the built environment. As technology evolves, the COA believes our focus must remain on the essence of design, the human experience. Looking ahead, the future of architecture in India is exciting yet challenging. Urbanization, climate change, and social transformations are redefining how we design. Architects must become collaborators, working closely with communities, policymakers, and technologies. And Council of Architecture is
Ladies and gentlemen, the ANA 25th Anniversary Jubilee magazine is now officially released. Thank you, sir, for unveiling the Jubilee magazine. Before we proceed to the keynote address,
I want to extend a very warm and heartfelt welcome to the true luminary into the world of sustainable architecture, Architect Chitra Vishwanath, ma'am, your presence here in Chümoukedima, Nagaland. It's a profound honor for us. Your pioneering works are known to many, like Adboying Environmental Solution in Bangalore has inspired generations to build in harmony with nature. We're eager to learn from your wisdom and experience as we navigate our own unique development path. I know we are a young state and a late starter, but our architects, they are doing a very good job to our state and its people. Today, we also pay tribute to the genesis of the Association of Nagaland Architects. As you recall, in 2020, when a small group of passionate architects had registered yourself to form a group to work together. Coming together strengthened one another and also gives more seriousness and give professionalism. They should not only just common concerns, but a common dream to elevate the practice of architecture in our state. One of the earliest and most crucial initiatives was the urgent call for development control and building bylaws in our state. This was not just a professional demand, it was a fundamental step towards organized, safe, and sustainable urban growth. From that small but determined group, the association has blossomed into a robust body of, I believe, over 100 plus already registered, serving as policymakers, government servants, private practitioners, and entrepreneurs. You are the silent sentinels of our progress. Architects are more than just designers or builders. You are the custodian of our heritage, the interpreters of our culture, and the visionaries even of our future. Every structure you have designed, every space you planned, contribute to the identity of our state and its people. You waves the tapestry of our traditional Naga ethos with threads of modern functionality, creating a built environment that is both unique and also relevant. The government of Nagaland deeply acknowledges and value your contribution. Your advocacy for resilience and sustainable built environment aligns perfectly with our vision for prosperous and responsible Nagaland. As we celebrate this journey, we must also look ahead to the challenges and opportunities that define our times, and here I wish to place before you a dual responsibilities of that is both challenge and opportunity. First, we live in the earthquake zone 5. This is not a statistic in a manual, it is a reality that governs our lives. It demands not just compliance, but indigeneity. It calls upon you, our architects, to be at the forefront of innovation. And I urge you to continuously seek and champion new and innovative solutions that are not just aesthetically pleasing, but are fundamentally, uncompromisingly safe. Your design must be our first line of defense to shield our people. Secondly, the construction sector is the largest engine of employment in our state, providing livelihood to thousands of our youth. This presents a tremendous economic opportunity. As we build, we must also build capacity, and I call the association and its members to take a lead role in the encouraging and training our local people, introducing them and new technologies, modern construction techniques, and sustainable practices by empowering our local masons, engineers, and artisans. You are not just constructing buildings, you are constructing career and strengthening our economy. This brings me to a critical social imperative, the need for low-cost housing solution. A safe and dignified home is the right of every citizen. The challenge is to make this a reality, especially in our hilly terrains. And given our economic constraints, I urge you to apply your brilliant minds to this problem. Can we innovate with local materials? Can we design modular, affordable, yet earthquake-resistant homes? Can we create models that can be replicated across our villages, even in our towns? This is where your expertise can bring about a transformative social change. I was thinking in my mind that the government is ready to provide fund to your association to design for our common citizens with Naga motifs and designs with traditional touch. A traveler, a tourist came to Nagaland and he shared his mind. You have rich culture, tradition, your designs, your motifs, your buildings, your gates, your stoneworks, your woodworks are beautiful if it can be regulated. Then the UNESCO can easily declare your city or your towns, villages can recognize, and that will bring a lot of tourists from all over the world. On behalf of the Nagaland and its people, I assure you of our fullest support. We see you not as regulator, but as partners in our development. We are committed to creating an ecosystem where your professional excellence can thrive, where your technical standards are upheld, and where your welfare is safeguarded. In conclusion, the Association of Nagaland Architects has served our state with distinctions for the last 25 years. You have given us a language to build our future. As you step into your next quarter century, do so with the same passion, but with an even greater sense of purpose. Be the innovators who balance safety with inspirations, the mentors who empower our communities, and the visionaries who build a Nagaland that is not just beautiful, but resilient, sustainable, and a home we can all be proud of. My heartiest congratulations once again to the Association on its Silver Jubilee. May you have many more years of stellar service. And we pray and hope that you will continue. And as mentioned, government are with you, and let us together make things easier for the common man to live in a home or pride with touch of our tradition. Thank you and God bless.